On this week's episode of Vital Voices Radio, we're going to have a really good time. We're going to drink some delicious Spindle Tap beer, eat some excellent Frank's pizza, and who are we talking to this week?
This week we got Opie Hendrix.
Opie Hendrix, going to be some badass music and a really good time. So everybody hang out, grab a beer, and tune in. This is Vinyl Voices Radio, ESPN 97.5.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm John Denman.
Dusty Sandehan.
All right, welcome to this week's episode of Vinyl Voices Radio here on ESPN 97.5. He's Justin Dejas. I'm John Denman. And tonight we're going to be having a really badass time with some other friends of ours, listening to some good music.
Yeah, tonight, John, we have Opie Hendrix on the show, and Patrick Kelly's here. Second time for Patrick on the show.
Yeah, am I the first two-timer?
You're the first two-timer.
I need a jacket.
Yeah, we have T-shirts for that.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so yeah, we're going to get into some music in a bit and just kind of figure out where these songs came from.
definitely. And this show is sponsored by Adley Law Firm. So if you guys ever run into any issues or you need a personal injury attorney, Adley Law Firm can help you out.
That's right.
Ooh.
Yep, and also Frank's Pizza, hooking us up with the pizzas.
It's always a good way to start the show, right? It's just food is a comforting thing for people. You know, we went through Thanksgiving and all that. It's just very good. So it was an easy way to sit down, have some pizza, and then, of course, some Spindle Tap beers.
Right.
All right, I think we're doing covering that part of it.
Yeah.
That's a pretty solid effort. We remembered.
Should we jump right into music?
Let's jump right into it. Let's talk. So how are you guys doing tonight? What's going on, Obi?
man, just living large, you know. The dream is real. Here we are, woke up in it. Next question.
I know the aspirations of being on Vinyl Voices is giant. So
I hope this moment is not too large.
yes,
Despite all the many other things you've done.
Well, we just got a lot of exciting things happening and develop. We were just in the studio last week recording our next record, and we got 12 in the can, and they're mixing them down, and I can't wait.
Nice.
So I'm all kinds of excited right now.
well, we're going to listen to 4 different songs on the show, and we're going to talk about those songs and what went into writing them, just the instruments and everything else that happens in that song, because song creation is a funny thing. And it's not always, as we've learned talking to a bunch of bands, sometimes it's easy and it just goes right together, and sometimes, you know, there's a tug of war and there's some hairs pulled and a few punches thrown, but you end up with a song.
Yeah.
So what song are we going to listen to first?
Do I pick it?
You get to pick it.
Let's go with Yellowhammer.
Yellowhammer.
All right. Here it comes, yo.
Yellowhammer, Yellowhammer. Oh, Yellowhammer, Yellowhammer. It's a long, long way from Alabama. Watch yourself, you're gonna find it in the slammer. Yellowhammer, Yellowhammer. Yellowhammer, Yellowhammer. It's a long, long way from Alabama. Find out soon enough there in the slammer. Yellowhammer, Yellowhammer.
All right, well, that song's pretty self-explanatory.
Yes. That's about a Yellowhammer.
So what is it about this Yellowhammer?
Well, I just liked the way it was grooving, and so I just started screaming out Yellowhammer. Yellowhammer. I have this old Stanley hammer, big 24 ounce, and it's a Yellowhammer. And I just went from there, and people from Alabama called Yellowhammers. I know it's a bird. I think it's their state bird or state flower. I think it's a bird and a flower. I didn't look it up, man. I just went. I was young. I recorded this song on my 30th birthday. The day of my 30th birthday, I went in to RBI recording. Joe Melchuk behind the boards, and I said, man, it's my 30th birthday. I'm gonna make a record. This is the first one we recorded, and it was the first one to get like played on the radio. Like Rourke played this sucker every day. Like it came on, it was exactly a minute 30 seconds, and he'd play it right before the BBC News hour every day. And I was living in Indianapolis then, so I didn't even get to hear it on the radio. I just got to hear about it being on the radio, and so that's kind of Yellowhammer. That's where we are now. But really, no thought whatsoever went behind it, the lyrics or anything. It's just rhyming and stealing.
I feel like that is a song that probably goes really hard live. So
It's fun.
It's the most fun song to play live for sure. And because it's a minute and 30, it's never less than 7-8 minutes live. Like everything in the middle, like we ride that one forever. And, and you know, he's like somebody you gotta like keep an eye on stage, because whatever we work on, you know, is always going to be a little different on stage. But this one is one where you guys, we insert throw some things in there.
There's some wiggle room in there.
But if there's ever another guitar player on stage, this is one that they'll tend to go back and forth. Yeah,
we go, and
it's all in that like really, you know,
break down into some Motorhead. Sometimes they'll break it down into Purple Rain.
Yeah.
Sometimes Strangle. I mean, it's just a groover. But yeah, the original song's a minute 30 seconds on the record. But live we just go to space. You know, whatever's happening, whoever's playing. Remember when Leslie used to play the shit out of that song? Leslie Ann Sloan, one of the best fiddle players around, brother.
Miss Leslie.
Yeah, Miss Leslie. She plays with us quite often. But yeah, get her. You ought to get her when we break it down and go into Stranglehold on fiddle.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fun song, and I didn't really think about it at all. I still don't.
Well, it's one that you can throw in the mix, like, and where you put it in a live show kind of really matters.
Well, it's always one that's in the set. When it's in there, there's definitely places that you play, and you're like, I don't know if this is gonna work or not.
Someplace, yeah, like Mono, we'll be doing it at Moe's, but I'll break it out whenever the need a boost,
whenever you feel it,
kick it up a notch.
Yeah, wake these people up.
I feel like that'll work everywhere.
You know, sometimes it'll be close to the end because then they know I'm getting ready to go ape shit. When Yellowhammer comes on, like, okay, now we're winding down to the big sound, and we get a little wild. Or sometimes if I'm in that right frame of mind, I kick it off the show with Yellowhammer.
Yeah, sometimes it's like wake 'em up.
And then you know what you
like. You're here, like if you start a show like that, you know you're there to get it serious.
But it seems like if you started the show with that, then it almost needs to be a minute and a half. Like, wake up, everybody, and then. But if you like later on, it could be a 15-minute song.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We go with all that Grateful Dead jam. Yeah. We let's just say it's extended.
Yeah.
We get creative and clever and pay homage to some of my heroes.
That's like, all right, I'm almost done.
It's hard, yeah, because if that comes on, that's going to be, then everything's just going to high octane. You know, I play my feelings, and I feel different all the time. You know.
Well, there you go, folks. That's Yellowhammer. Let's take a break and grab a couple more beers, maybe eat some Frank's Pizza. This is Vinyl Voices Radio on ESPN 97.5. We'll be back with Opie Hendrix.
Up there in the slammer.
We are back. This is Vinyl Voices Radio here on ESPN 97.5. Justin Deas, John Denman, Opie Hendrix, Patrick Kelly, and we're going to listen to another song.
Yep. This next one is H-Town.
H-Town. Yeah, that was a fun one. Patrick's on that one, as well as we were talking about Miss Leslie Sloan, Willie T. Johnny Falstaff is throwing down some of that twangy guitar you hear. That's all Falstaff. Liam. The whole Eat All Gang's in on this one. It is basically just about H-Town. It started out, though, we were talking earlier, with the opening line for the very original first draft version of it was, I didn't die, I just lived to Dallas. And I decided instead of doing a Dallas hating song, I'd do a H-Town loving song.
I mean, Dallas hating song's too easy.
Yeah.
Slow hanging.
Low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Punching down.
All right, let's listen to that song before we get in trouble.
I'm doing fine. I'm alive in H-Town. And I do not lie. I just be down. And I'll be down until I die. Don't even try and ask me why. I'm gonna live or die in H-Town. Now, baby, I've died with kings and queens, and I've lived in the alleys on pork and beans. H-Town, H-Town, I'm living the dream. How's that thought for you? I'm a lucky guy, I'm alive in H-Town. H-Town, H-Town, my kind of scene. A lot of pretty women, and the people ain't mean. H-Town, H-Town, you know what I mean. I'm a lucky guy, I'm alive in H-Town. And I'll be down until I die. Don't even try and ask me why. I'm gonna live or die in H-Town. I'm doing fine in H-Town.
DJ Wu did the video for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it seems like that could be a theme song for me right there. Just no matter where I go, it's like, hey, where you from? I'm like,
Yeah.
listen to this song.
I'm a lucky guy.
Go for it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we're all from here.
Again, pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to really dive too deep into that song to know what it's about.
Spider monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just keeping it just a fun, light, you know, because I have a tendency sometimes I can write some dark lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to have some fun with this and get my friends on. I don't know if this was I forgot to mention, but that was pretty backing vocals. That's Mel Torres from Shame on Me.
Yeah, okay.
And like I say, that recording
There's
project.
a lot of people in that song.
Yeah, we recorded at Sugar Hill, and I was keeping it H-Town themed. So I got as many H-Town people that I could get on there. And yeah, it was. And then we shot the video for it at Shady Acres.
Okay.
That's H-Town for you.
Yeah.
And we had all kinds of Felipe and Nestor from Los Carnales were in the video. Madison Polito, Larry Hollywood, Parcell, Chris Cook, Christian.
From the Hates came
Christian
by.
Kid was going to be in the video, but the videographer was a little bit late and he couldn't hang out. But we could have had Christian Kid in that video. Joe Melchuck's in there.
We basically had like
Messiah.
a big hangout, you know, at Shady.
Yeah.
In the middle of an afternoon, you know.
Yeah,
And it
I
was a
feel
lot of
neglected.
a lot of
That
Houston
would have been fun to
musicians
be
out
there for
I
that.
know.
Yeah.
I bet you I sent you an invitation. I sent out probably as many invitations as I could think of off of the cuff, and especially in a week's notice. So, and if I missed you, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We'll get you in on the next one.
Right. You got to look at the camera when you say that, Opie.
We'll get you in on the next one. I was looking at oh,
No, that's a good song.
Thank you.
Like I said, it's got that twang to it, and it's an easy, smooth Southern swing.
But it really is that feel of like, you know, everybody that's got boots on the ground here trying to do something with music or promote it or, you know, I mean, so many times we really have kind of that, you know, redheaded stepchild sort of thing, you know, with, you know, our sibling over to the West and all that. But, you know, so many good things are happening here. And that's the whole point of what this show is about. So to have that song, you know, would just be one of the ones that you want to focus on tonight. It's important, you know, this is what this show is about.
well, yeah, a lot of good friends and family took part in that whole, like I said,
Project,
the video and the recording of, you know. So yeah, glad we could get it on there.
How did that idea come to you, though? Like, where it was like, man, let's write a song about Houston, or did you just, yeah, I mean,
Wasn't it in the
just
rehearsal
how
room?
all these lyrics come together?
We were rehearsing one night, and I said, "Hey, let's try that song for size." And so we started working it out, and I think the chorus was like "blah blah 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 blah," because I had no words. So, but I wanted to get it across. I think we came up, you know, pretty much did the changes, and then I went home and because I think we did start out with "I Didn't Die, I Just
Yeah.
Went to
That
Dallas."
was definitely your idea
And
first.
then good. But I've been fooling around with it, and then like I said, we worked out the tune, and I went home and like I said, instead of making hating the Big D, I was loving the H-Town. So we wrote that song together.
I kind of don't want to say too much about it.
Man, I'm getting interested.
It is of an album that has how many songs does it have?
We got 12.
12.
We got 12 in the can, and I think we're going to will it down to 11.
The one that I went in there and we worked on together will be the one that when you listen to all 12 that it stands out.
It's an outlier.
It's completely different thing, but it's a concept that all came together, you know, again, like even with the H-Town, like Opie, you know, in the creation process, it's like, I don't know how we're going to get there, but this is the idea. You know what I mean? Right. Like he came to me and he's like, here's a reference of like what I'm going for in the studio. You know, it's not really this, but it's kind of this.
Definitely in the 1-4-5 range.
Which it's not. Which it's not. Which,
Well, nothing ever is, but that's I try to
What you
sound
start
like,
off with, right?
Well, no, these guys.
but it's a vision you're always trying to like get to.
Right.
Like the H-Town thing is like there's a real Houston-based like let's make it a full-on Houston thing.
Right.
We're doing it at the Houston studio. Let's do it at a place that's got like, you know, the vibe and get everybody out.
Right.
You know? Even like the one that we're working on. Yeah, the vibe.
I mean, if you're doing it, do it, go all out. I mean,
Like if we're gonna do something different, let's really do something way
Right,
out of the
right.
box. So that one is exciting.
But the reason why I say well, because I think that sounds musical. Y'all are like learned musicians. I'm more Luther taught me the 1-4-5, the standard blues progression. So if it's around 3 chords, I'm gonna say 1-4-5. I ain't even gonna know which one's the 5,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna know it's there's 3 of them. And it's
become a joke
around
though.
there. Yeah,
Because
so,
whenever Liam does have to like learn something new from the bass standpoint, that's what Opie always tells him.
it's 1-4-5.
Pretty
It's
much easy, man.
It's pretty much just 1-4-5. That's it. And then when he gets into learning it, it's like way more to it.
well, I'm a complicated man.
Well,
Yes.
if you went into everything telling somebody how hard it's going to be, would they even do it? No.
Liam might. That boy is gifted.
All right, let's take a quick break. And when we get back, we'll have Opie Hendrix, Patrick Kelly hanging out. Eat some more Frank's Pizza, drink some Spinal Tap beers. This is Vinyl Voices Radio.
I'm gonna live or die in H-Town.
We are hanging out with Opie Hendrix, Pat Kelly, and he's Justin Dejas. I'm John Denman. We've listened to a couple songs so far. First one, Rockin',
Thank
real quick. Gets you motivated. If you miss it, just tuning in, go back and listen to the song. Yellow Hammer. It's a jammer. And then,
I like what you did there.
you like that?
That was good.
I could have said banger, like all the kids say these days, but I'm like, no, I'm going to change it to
awesome.
jammer.
Right.
So, and
Camera.
the last song was about Houston,
H-Town.
H-Town, and that was a little twangy. That's a little country, good
twanger.
little. It's a twanger, banging and twanging, man. That's
I do the best I can.
put that on the back of the pickup truck.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
that's,
Hold on.
that is, I know Opie Hendrix, banging and twang. Yeah.
That would work. Yeah, H-Town, banging and twanging.
Banging and twanging.
Like, a cowboy hat and you got spokes still.
Y'all,
Yeah. Nice.
y'all alternative rock and honky tonk. How about that?
Well,
Look good on a t-shirt.
One night we had this idea of doing a concert where country bands play punk songs country, and then punk bands play country songs punk, right? And we were trying to come up with different names for the concert, and one night we came up with the most magical name, and none of us remember what it is. But it was like just like blah moment, the whole thing. And
It's like the Tenacious D song. That this isn't the greatest song.
Oh, right.
in the world.
Yes.
It's a tribute
Just a tribute.
it's a tribute.
We couldn't remember.
to the greatest idea ever.
Yeah, that one. Whatever it was like that's it. That's what we're gonna call it. And we haven't put the concert on because the festival because we don't remember the name.
It all hinges on the name.
Yeah, it all totally hinges on the name. That's T-shirts
You
and
have to
everything.
write shit down now.
Yeah,
And I usually ain't got a pen.
Well, we don't have to write this down because we have it banging and twang. It's
Banging
on.
and twanging.
Hey, you swing.
We can all hear it. Yeah.
All right.
So next song. What are we gonna
Next
listen to?
song, Hayes County Slowdown. That was recorded on the last record I did with John Evans called Unhappy People. Available anywhere it's available at your record shops if you're in H-Town. Go to Cactus, find out.
That's right.
Go to Cactus, or you can go to Vinyl Edge, here in the Heights. Here's
Sigs?
Sigs.
Yeah, Sigs.
So, or come to a show. Come to a show and
Brother, come to a show and buy a record, right?
we'll sign that son bitch for you.
You will have a lot of opportunities.
We'll sell you a
plays a
t-shirt
lot.
to go with it, and a matching hat, shot glasses, koozies, stickers for free.
I heard Opie will sign a lot of things.
What's the weirdest thing Opie signed?
Well, I don't know if it's weird, but I actually signed a titty, and I used the nipple for the O, and I just wrote pie next to it.
That works.
And that was in Dallas, of all places. I've had a good time. I've had many a good time. Just to be on the record. Oh, I'm going to go on the record. I got good friends, and I've had great times in Dallas, Texas.
Oh yeah.
There you go. We love that.
... Anyway, yeah, Hayes County. Hayes County, slow down. Speaking of nipples falling off. Hayes County Slowdown. I wrote that on the way to go to the session. I called up John on the phone and says, "Hey, what do you think of this?" And by the time I got to Dripping Springs, the song changed, and here it is.
Flying along just fine, like traveling through time, ignoring the warning sign. Like Black Curl used to say, every dog has his day. Wait till the fiddler's paid. In her haze, kinda slow down, eyes on her speed. Better know what I will throw down if it comes to me. Come at me. Doing all black cross cut hat, another night from the pain, trapped out on a ranch road. Oh, pony boy would say, nothing to go can't stay. Hey, it's gotta slow down, eyes on your speed. You're telling me, better know what I will throw down if it comes to be. Come at me. Flying in just fine, trying to do things right, ignore the flashing lights. Like Black Crow used to say, every dog has his day. Wait till the fiddler's paid. Hey, he's kinda slow down, eyes on the speed. You're telling me, better know what I will throw down if it comes to me. Come at me. If it comes to me, come at me. If it comes to me. Thank you.
That was interesting because it starts off a little slower, and then it kind of ramps up, and then all of a sudden it really ramps up.
It's a journey.
Take you for a ride.
Right.
Mm.
The Hayes County Slowdown. Yeah,
It
That's
speeds up at the end.
it do. Just
Yep.
like life. It slows you down and you speed up and you slow down. And then after you just done run through the roadblock, you just keep on going. Works. That's what's been working for me. I mean, you might be needing maybe throw some bail money my way if I get too excited about this shit. But I'm kind of walking on pins and needles right now because our needles and pins. Because, man, things are really going real smooth. The recording went smoother than Elvis on the Velvet, man. We just had laser-like focus, and we just nailed these. We nailed 12 tracks in, 6 days. And I think 2 of those days we weren't even, recording anything. We were mixing and doing it. So they showed up. The Monsters showed up. Like I say, once again, that's Pat Kelly, that's Liam Haney, Willie T. Golden, Josh Baca, Patrick Hersfeld, and of course John Evans produced it. But we just went in and just crushed track after track.
John's real like, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna move to this. Like it's real like thing moves.
Diabolical.
Yeah, it's awesome when somebody, understands what you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you don't, because you mentioned earlier, Opie, where you're like, or I think Pat was talking about you, and it's like, here's your vision. And you're like, this is my vision. And then it's like, how do we get there?
Yeah.
You have somebody that can actually put you there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not just one somebody, but a bunch of different people that kind of know.
Well, I'm lucky. I'm lucky to know who I know and play with who I play with. I just sent him a text the other day. I was like, "You boys make me a better artist," and there ain't no 2 ways about it. They really hold me down, even though I'm making the up motion. Sad, but they hold me down, and
I mean, you're
that is
pushing
a
against them. That's what you're doing, right?
maybe I was lifting them up while they was holding me
Lifting
down.
Yeah.
Or I was YMCA. I don't know. It's been a long day, kids.
I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. It's been a whole lot of fun. Pat, you're in a bunch of bands, man. You play nothing but good music. Opie, your vision and the stuff that you're making is absolutely amazing. I've been digging it for a while, and it's fun to hang out with you again, both of you.
Thank you so much. It was a
Thanks for
pleasure.
having us.
And I also want to thank Frank's Pizza for supplying us some grub to get us through this show. Spindle Tap Brewery for supplying the suds and the tasty beverages. If you haven't been over by the brewery, go check them out. It's a whole forte of things you can do, from pickleball to kickball to all kind of. It's an experience.
I didn't know they had pickleball.
They do have some pickleball out there.
Oh wow.
I haven't played pickleball yet. I don't know why. Because I watched old people do it. I said, if they can do it, I can do it. Now all these people are super in shape and they're out there playing
Explain
pickleball.
pickleball to me. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it in practice.
It's kind of like a mixture of, if you took table tennis and expanded it bigger and put it on the ground. So a small net, I don't know. But you watch people play
We're
and
into it.
they get after it. They get after it.
All right.
So
It's all the rage.
No pickleball at Adley Law Firm, but good attorneys.
also got the Adley Law Firm, and any, like I said, car wrecks, anything. If you're fighting with your insurance company, any situation, contact Adley Law Firm, and they can definitely help you out. But on top of that, I don't know, Jesse, anything else for this week?
I don't think so, John.
All right, well, let's go ahead and end the show. On behalf of our good buddy back there, DJ Muskrat, Jason Esparza, Justin Dejas, and I'm John Denman. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll talk to everyone next week.
Thanks, everybody. Flying it just fine. Trying to do things right. Ignore the flashing.
All right, y'all, this is Vinyl Voices exclusive segment 4 live performance with Patrick Kelly and Opie Hendrix.
Dylan snuck under the bar. Gigi took it way too far. Morrissey didn't have no luck. Still waiting on that 10-ton truck. And I could sing like this, I could sing like that. Some days sharp, the other days flat. I could sing like this, still see. Billy, Ella, Nina, too. Sleepless Indus paid her dues. Now Bjork might leave you confused. Depends on who you're talking to. And I can sing like this, I can sing like that. Some days sharp, the other days flat. I sing like this, keep singing the same old song. Still see. Beggars can't afford to choose. Now Petty left this way too soon. It's up to you to call the tune, 'cause everybody gets the blues. And I can sing like this, I can sing like that. Some days sharp, and other days flat. I can sing like this, keep singing the same old song. Still see. I still see.